So today we're going to take a quick test drive through the eAccess public information at the Rhode Island Judiciary. You can get there by going to courts.ri.gov or searching Rhode Island Justice eAccess. The front page has all kinds of information for you. I urge you to read through it sometime. We're interested in the nav buttons on the right hand side of the page, and most specifically the public e-service access is the button we want to use. Once we click on this, we're going to land on a page with all of the search buttons down at the bottom of the page, and again we want the middle option for search hearings. Once we're in this area, we can search hearings here by selecting the location, and we'll use the caret to select District Court. District Court will automatically autofill here for hearing types, and under search types we're going to search for courtroom and select courtroom. We're going to go all the way down the list to courtroom, Garrahy Courtroom 3E. That's where we want to search. And then after that we just drop the dates in. So I'm interested in seeing who's at court on the 9th of Thursday and the 10th Friday of July. So we submit, and we'll see that we get an awful lot of cases back. And we can go here and we can select hearing type, and we can have the list sorted so we can see all the eviction hearings all in one spot. We can see the times: 10 a.m., 10:40, 11 a.m., 11:20, 11:40. All eviction hearings, all in Court 3E, being seen on Thursday and Friday by the same judge. And we can cruise over to the second page and see that 12:40 on Friday is the last eviction hearing. We may notice over here under defendant and the complainant that some of these names are the same plaintiff. So we can again filter the list, and we can see how many times Pioneer Investments LLC, for instance, will be in court for evictions or hearings on issuance of executions, etc. As well as the names of the defendants involved in those cases. So this is a really powerful search tool. If we did want to go back to the beginning and search for new dates, then we could do that by going to the top, clicking search hearings, and then picking new dates out of the date picker. For instance, here are all the cases on Monday, and when we search for evictions we see that there are these many evictions being heard on Monday morning between 10 and 12:40 in 3E. So over here to the left, which you can barely see here, are the case numbers. And with this bit of information, anybody who would like to can take a deeper dive by going back to the public portal, copying the number from the record, going to Smart Search, and entering here the case number. We'll prove that we're not a robot and advance in to the whole thing. Now again, over on the far left hand side we'll be able to click on the case number, and we'll be able to see everything about the case, including the status of the case, etc., etc. We can see all the case events, and there are handy little search arrows that can take us directly down. So we can see here that Peregrine Property Management is an agent for RIS Sport 2, limited liability company. They did pay the filing fee of $100.75 to take the defendants to court, these people here. So for this court, public information, that's how we searched it, and that's how we got there. Again, starting from the front page, using the middle button, going and choosing the search that we want, which usually is search hearings, plugging in the information that we need for the courtroom that we know, the first option in the list that says Garrahy Courtroom 3E, picking a date, and then wandering through the list, seeking to filter first by the type for eviction hearings. Again, that's how I search using the Rhode Island Judiciary Public Portal. I urge anybody else to share their favorite methods using a screen capture or otherwise. Thank you for your time.